Hi everybody, this is Oleg. Welcome to Oregon Preparedness. This is my first live. I'm just experimenting. I'm just experimenting with it. You know, I've never gone live. Let's see. B Money says hi. Let me see if I can answer. Live chat. Okay. Uh, okay. Well, hi, whoever is watching. I'm sorry if I'm feeling a little lost. I have never done live chat before, and today, as if you're watching me regularly, hi P Money. If you're watching me regularly, I'm a truck driver, and as a truck driver, after 70 hours, you have to do the restart. You need to take a break for 34. And, that's what I'm doing today. I'm doing my 34. I never done live stream before. Oh, my friend from Australia. How are you doing? Good to see you. Um, yeah, always enjoy reading your emails when you Sin, how are you? Sin Koi. Yeah, my friend SK, Asi. Yeah, it's always love to read your emails. It's so interesting about life in Australia. I would love to go to Australia. I always want to go to Australia and New Zealand both. It's the part of the world so far away. Oh yeah, I will look for that email. I just love, you explain everything in such a detail. It's really interesting. So let's see. Okay, yeah, I'll write one to you as well. Yeah, you guys, I've had this channel for 3 years now, a little over. I'm not monetized. I don't get any money out of it. But honestly, hopefully I will one of these days. Hopefully I will make some money. That would be nice. But I love interacting with you guys, socializing, get to know you. With some of you I met in person. As a truck driver, I go almost everywhere. And I have met over this year and a half that I've been driving, I have met with a few of you, which I truly enjoy. And hopefully I'll meet more of you. And so, yeah, this channel has given me an opportunity to meet a lot of you in person or on the internet. It's still great, uh, and I'm looking forward to for more. Yeah, please, if it's not too difficult for you, put a like. I see we got 3 likes now, 5 people watching. Great. I I, I just feel so lost at the moment. Thank you, my friend. Thank you. SKASI, yes. Appreciate you always commenting. I'm playing Fortnite. P Money said I'm playing Fortnite. What do you mean, P Money? What exactly do you mean? Fortnite. I don't know what that means. I guess my English is still my second language, so sometimes I don't know exactly some phrases what they mean. I've been here in the United States for 33 years. I've been you know, speaking English for that longer. I've been here longer than I was in the Ukraine. I'm from the Ukraine originally, USSR. Russian is my first language. Russian is my first language. I speak Ukrainian as well. English is my second language. As as you can hear, I still have an accent. That accent will probably never go away. So, from now on, I will try to do live shows. At least when I do my restarts. What I need to do, what I truly need to do, is get a microphone. When I get home, I get so busy. I have two kids, as most of you know, and wife. And when I'm at home, I'm just way too busy to think about anything. Honestly, I try to play with my kids, have some fun with them, do some home chores. Clean up my garage. That's like an endless thing. It's just unending. There's a lot to organize, and while I'm not home, seems like I have more free time for YouTube. That's the truth. So I try to watch everybody's videos. There are so many channels I watch. I don't know. One of these days I have to look. And see how many channels I subscribe to. I probably subscribe to close to 100 channels. Some channels I just like. Well, actually I like all of them. If I'm subscribed to them, I like them. Some channels, they're so big they don't care if I watch them or not. But I just like to get their information. I do watch a lot of small channels as well. I feel like small channels, you get, when the channel gets too big, and this is not always, but I feel sometimes, when channel gets too big, they try to appeal to too many people. And when they appeal to too many people, they just seem to be, they try to be politically correct, if you know what I mean. Small channels, most of the times, just speak the truth as it is. I was just now on a live chat of Freedom Inc. And that guy, he does not beat around the bush. Not everybody likes him because he just say things as they are. Yeah, thanks, Ian. I appreciate your comment. He doesn't beat around the bush, and that's what I like about him and channels like him, Yeah, I love big channels for certain information. I like small channels for the truth that they bring. When I'm driving, I have my YouTube. If I'm driving, when I'm driving, which is about 11 hours a day, I have my channel. I'm watching some video, or I'm on the phone with somebody. It's like my phone gets work out every single day for sure. I don't even know. I'd be curious to see. Back in the day, if you remember, you used to receive your phone bill, and it would give you a breakdown, how many minutes you talk in the entire month, how many minutes you talked, how many with each person, how many minutes altogether. And I used to talk back then 4,000 or 5,000 minutes a day, sometimes 6, which is a lot. Now I would be curious to see how many minutes my phone is on social media, which is primarily YouTube. I have Facebook account. I never look at it. I don't have time for that BS. Occasionally somebody says, "Oh, I posted something on YouTube." On YouTube, on Facebook. Okay, I check it. I check some things out. I check somebody's pictures, but that's like maybe 3-4 times a year, honestly. I don't really go on any social media. My main social media is YouTube. That's where I get most of my information. That's where I watch all the news, socialize with people. So anyway, um, yes, P Money, how are you? Let me see if I can. Oh, that's okay. Oh, uh, B Ran. Hey, look, I had to rewind. Oh, okay. Well, thank you, B Ran. Thanks for watching. Let me see if I can just. Okay, live chat. Oh, I see. Now I have. Uh, oh, I see. Since I've never done this, I'm learning as I go. Uh, Live messages or. Sorry about that, guys. I'm just pressing all the buttons trying to see what's going on. Oh, that's the wrong button. Sorry. How do I go back? Now I have a front camera on. This is really... I don't like that. How do I go back on back camera? Sorry, guys. I apologize for that. Normal. What normal? Okay. Back. Okay, sorry. I must admit one thing. I am really bad with technology. I'm barely doing these YouTube videos. I really need to learn how to edit videos to make them more interesting, and I promise I will, to make it more interesting for you guys. One of these days I need to get into it. Hey, Andrei from Modern Trucking, good to see you. Thanks for joining. Yeah, this is my first live stream. I've never done one before, as I said. So I feel lost. I try to read messages, I try to think what I want to talk about, but this appears to be fun. I like this kind of interaction. I was watching your live stream, Andrei, the other day, and you mentioned it's fun to interact with people, and I agree. I like it. It's a lot of fun. It's fun to interact through messaging, through comments, of course. But this is different sort of interaction. Oh, thanks, Ian. I appreciate your comment. But it is very interesting. It's fun. I'm sure as I do it more often, I'll get TLR. Hi, I just saw you in Freedom Inc.'s chat, and here you are. Good to see you. Thanks, my friend SA. Thank you. I try to make these videos interesting. I try to show you guys my truck, my loads. Some people mention in their comments that they like it. Oh, Gans, thanks for joining. I don't know. I checked one time and my subscription was, I was unsubscribed from your channel. YouTube plays all kinds of tricks. This is not the first time. I heard it from other people, and I resubscribed again. I don't know if you're taking a break from making videos. I always love your videos. Your channel is one of those channels who don't beat around the bush. You just go straight to the point and how it is. That's why I love your channel. So, Daryl Calhoun, hi Daryl, thanks for joining, and as well as Breastard. Yeah, sorry if I butcher any of your names. I try to read as I try to think of what I have to say. But Bloomington, Indiana, you say? Oh, okay, Daryl, sounds good. Yeah, I go through Indiana pretty much every time I go to East Coast, which is quite a lot. I was in Indiana just a few days ago. I showed in my last couple of videos my new trailer that I got I got it in Ohio. Yeah, it's not too far away, small town, not too far away from what is it called? Like my mind is going blank. This town in Ohio, this city. Thanks, Bravo. Thank you for joining. Thanks for watching. No, not Dayton. No, not Dayton. Oh man, my mind is going blank. The one big city near the lake in Ohio. What is it called? Not Columbus. No, Daryl. Not the big city. Toledo. No, not Toledo either. No, not Lima. Man, hi, good to see you. Cleveland, yes, Cleveland, man. Akron, yes. Near Akron, I picked up this trailer. I had to drive bobtail all the way from my home, which now is Vancouver, Washington. For 27 years I lived in Oregon, in Portland, Oregon, and I moved to Washington a little over a year ago. It's right across the river. I moved Portland. I still love Portland, honestly. And Portland is just getting to be really messy with all the homeless. And I'm not trying to say anything against homeless. I feel sorry for them. There was one homeless that was always at the same traffic light, and he would always claim he doesn't use drugs, he doesn't drink. Probably true. I would always give him a few bucks. If I see homeless who are in their 50s or older, I think most of them are truly in dire straits. They I don't know why they ended up there, but they had, for whatever reason. However, when I see homeless I've seen some of them that are 30 years old, give or take, you can tell by their face they're truly young. I'm thinking, you guys are just too lazy. You just want easy money. Let's see, head class of dirt color. Oh, okay, Bravo. You're retired. Yeah, well, I'm still a newbie. I consider myself newbie. I've been driving a truck for about 16 months now. Yeah, not quite a year and a half, but I consider myself newbie. It's been a learning experience. I'll be honest, scariest thing for me is winter time. Right now I'm in Texas. Thanks, Bravo. Thanks. I appreciate your comment. When I'm driving on dry roads, like right now, look, I'll take the camera outside the window. I'm in Texas right now. It's beautiful. It's 50 some degrees. Sun is shining. Yeah, this is like so enjoyable. I'm loving it, But when I'm in Wyoming, hi Peggy, thanks for joining. Thanks. Yeah, I hope this trailer is gonna be good to me. I'll be honest. I know, the guy who loads me say, "Oh, you're gonna like it. You're gonna get better loads, bigger loads." It's probably true to an extent. I don't think it's 100% true. I drove 48 footer for all this time, and I wasn't short on loads. Let me put this phone so I don't hold it in my hands in the whole phone holder. Sorry. Okay, let's see. Oh, that's much better. I don't have to hold my phone. Easier. So I drove my 48 footer for all this time. Best advice for truck driver: keep your distance for traffic. Yeah, I keep away. I definitely keep away. I'll be honest, I've never been more careful on the road than I have been since I've been driving my truck. Modern Trucking says, which way you going home? Like, oh, I'm right now on the highway, on the Interstate 20. Interstate 20, and gonna go through Dallas and take 287 up to Colorado, I-70, I-25, Fort Collins, over the Rocky Mountains on 287 into Laramie, and then I-80 all the way to I-84. And once I'm on I-84, I feel like I'm home. All I need to do is just cross a little bit of Utah, not that much of Idaho, 4 hours worth, 4.5, and Oregon. Oregon always takes a long time. Takes me about 7 hours. Usually I have really heavy loads. My load right now is pretty light. I have these rolls with wire, and if you see my last video that I made today, you'll see it in that video. And my rolls are pretty light. My whole load is 19,000 pounds, so usually I lose hour and a half. Oh, thanks, SK. It's fun, it's fun to drive truck. There are some good moments, of course. But anyway, my load is light, so in Oregon this time I should be, if the weather permits, I should be quicker. I should get through Oregon in less than 6 hours, I would say. It's 370 miles. Probably, for you, my friend, SK, Asim, it's probably 500 miles plus, 500 kilometers plus. I'm from Ukraine. Everything over there used to be in kilometers and metric system. But after being here in this country for 33 years, I'm actually more used to the miles and pounds and the imperial system. I'm more used to it now. It's easier for me. Excuse me. So anyway, actually, no matter where I come from, in most cases there was time when I came through I-70 and then into Utah, and then up north from there, northeast, northwest, sorry. But like 99% of the time, except for the summertime, often in the summertime I take I-90 through North Dakota and Montana and northern part of Wyoming. But in most cases, I drive on I-80 through Wyoming. I get into Wyoming from Nebraska, from Colorado. Once I am, yes, Modern Trucking, yes, Andre, this is my very first live stream. Cowboys, hi, Cowboys 8. My live stream for the first time ever, yeah. I'm doing my restart, I have nothing to do, so I thought, I made a video, I did my exercises, so I thought, why not? I'll try live stream, It's fun. I'm enjoying interaction, with you guys, so that's why I'm doing it. Yeah, guns. I did break my cherry. Oh, that is funny. So yeah, if you guys think something is weird, I feel weird because when I make video, I don't edit my videos. I'm still behind. I need to learn how to do this stuff. As I was saying before, when it comes to technology, I'm so bad. I like metric better than yeah, I don't know. Metric system, I like metric system, but after 33 years, oh, thanks, Sin. Thanks for joining. We'll see you next time, I hope. And thanks for always commenting on my videos as well. Yeah, imperial system for me, it's just easier now. It is what it is. So anyway, once I go back to my roads, once I get into Wyoming, honestly, I feel Texas Shepherd, thank you for joining. Thanks, good to see you. Oh, thank you, Peggy, I appreciate you. Yeah, I never edit my videos. Once in a while I redo the video. If I have some long blank, or I say something I didn't mean to say. Oh, Diane, Patriot Girl, thanks for joining. And Serbian, thank you for joining. Hi, good to see you. And so, still, I want to know. Oh, yeah, Azov Mena prophecy, it is fascinating. I talk about it often enough on my channel. So, if I say something weird, my first stream. Sorry about that. I guess I will learn as I go, And so, once I get into Wyoming, I feel almost like I feel like I'm home, I'm only like, I don't even know, 1,100 miles away, something like that from home, which, it's still a little bit of a distance, but mentally I feel like I'm already kind of home. I love driving through Wyoming, with the exception of when it's super windy, which happens actually quite a lot. Wyoming gets windy. Wyoming gets so much wind sometimes. Oh, Willie Nelson, yeah, I like On the Road Again. Yeah, good music. Wyoming, wind gusts sometimes are 60, 65 miles an hour, and if you have tall cargo, it gets really scary. At least for me it is. If I have 40,000 pounds, it's windy, but I don't really worry about it. But like last time I was bringing from Texas jet skis, and the wind gusts were like 50, 60 miles an hour. Blue eyes, cowboy, I'm not sure what you mean by blue eyes. I was thinking about you. Oh, thanks, Diane. Yeah, I'm thankful I'm here. Yeah, I do put it in lower gear and slow down. Oh, thanks, Andre from Modern Trucking. Thanks for joining. God bless you as well. We'll see you next time. Oh, that's a Willie Nelson song. Oh, okay. Yeah, Willie Nelson, he's a good singer, very relaxing music. I like it. He's among, I like a lot of music. I listen to all sorts of music, honestly. But I'll get back to the music in a minute. So, yeah, once I'm in Wyoming, it's open road, it's beautiful, Of course, if there's blizzard or it's snowing sideways and wind, yeah, I'm not loving it. I'm scared. But nice thing about Wyoming, you get to there is a lot of pull-offs, truck stops, truck parkings, all kinds of ways where you can stop and rest. They are, yeah, bravo. They sometimes are stressful, but I still love drive through Wyoming. I just love big open spaces where you can see far away. You see far, big valleys between the mountains. One place, yeah, Matt, kiss my ass. Matt says white knuckle driving is no fun. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I also wish the war would end, my friend. But when the weather is great, I love it. I also like to drive on certain parts of Utah. Boris says, do you like to see the big picture? Not sure what you mean, Boris. You can open the road, you can Cadillac. Not sure what you mean by that, Bravo. You can Cadillac, open the road, you can Cadillac. Yeah, I'm sure both Russia and Ukraine will receive nukes eventually. No doubt, Oh, smooth cruising. Oh, okay, got it. I see the big picture when you say like... Oh, yeah, the big picture. Yeah, exactly. I love to see big open spaces. Another place I drove through lots of time in my personal car is Nevada. I've driven to Las Vegas probably 25 times in my life from Oregon and back. I love driving, what can I say? Russia could get nuked by China. It wouldn't surprise me. Right now they appear like they're friends, but I think it's fake friendship, to be honest. So it might happen later and would not surprise me one bit. And then once I get to Idaho, I feel almost home. Oregon, oh yeah, home sweet home. So although Oregon is one of the worst to drive through in the winter, often they close 84 in many places. First the new cars, then they turn on each other. Maybe Daryl. Yeah, Daryl. What could happen in a nuclear war? It's hard to predict, hard to say. I must say one thing. Um, Excuse me. Regarding nuclear war, let's see. B. Ren says, "Are you gonna have to go to California soon? Anytime near?" Or no, I almost never go to California. In almost year and a half worth of driving, I only been to California once in my entire life. So I don't really like to go to California in the truck. They have too many check stations. California is really strict about everything. I'm not sure where Alligator Valley in Florida, Serbian. I'm not sure. Let me know where it is. I've been to Florida like 2 or 3 times. I don't really go to Florida that often. Couple of times I went to Florida because I asked the guy who loads me. I asked him to send me to Florida because I have some family in Florida, and my uncle, he died recently. He died last April, and I wanted to see him before he goes, and that was the main reason why I asked to go to Florida. Otherwise, just by chance, I think I've been to Florida by chance once or twice. Other couple of times I asked to go, I asked to look for a load to Florida because I wanted to see my uncle, and I'm glad I did because I got to see him. He was my probably favorite uncle. He died at a pretty young age. I mean, not super young, 70, but he could have lived longer, to say the least. So, yeah, Florida. I love to go to Florida. All of the times that I went there, Alligator Alley goes across the Everglades. Oh, I see. Yeah, I drove through Alligator Valley a long time ago. Yeah, through Everglades into Miami. Been there once, long time ago in my personal, in a rental car actually. Oh, mom, Raisa Cole is my mom. Shout out to my mom. God bless and keep yourself always. Thanks, mom. Yes, that's my first live stream, mom. I'll say I greet my mom. Oh, P-Money, you're back. Good to see you. Watchman, thanks for joining. Привет, мам. Очень рад, что ты зашла на мой лайвстрим. My mom, thanks, Serbian. My mom, she is one of the most faithful. Well, obviously, she's my mom, although not mom. All moms are faithful. But my mom is like most faithful in everything she does. And I mean it. She takes good care of me. I mean it. Yeah, she always takes good care of me. Always sends food with me. Always comments and supports me. Couldn't ask for a better mom. And I'm happy I have a mom like that. Anyway, so back to the story. What was I talking about? Yeah, I must say all of us should cherish every moment we have with our parents because, like my uncle, he left this world, less than a year ago. Young enough, 70 years old, you never, thanks, cowboy. You never know when any of us gonna go. And, sometimes kids go before their parents. My cousin just died a couple of months ago, 40 years old. Yeah, thanks everybody for all your great comments. So you never know when you're gonna go. You never know who's gonna go, but generally your parents go before you, and so. Oh, thanks, mom. Thanks. Yeah. Um, so we need to cherish these moments. Call your parents if you don't see them. I try to talk with my parents. I talk with my mom and dad pretty much every day. There is not many days that I miss talking with them. Let's see, Watchman says my relatives all live too far. Yeah, I have that situation too. Some of my relatives, some of my cousins, they live far away. They're spread all over the United States. But my many of my relatives, I still have. Excuse me. If I counted all my cousins and all my family and their kids, I probably have 60, 70 people that are related to me. Close blood related people in Portland, and which is great. But unfortunately, with everybody's busy. Oh, I'm sorry, SK. You lost your mom in 16. Yeah, and you're same age as me. You're 50. That's sad. That's very hard. I always pray and hope and wish that my parents live as long as possible. Oh, thanks for good comment, B-Ren. Thank you. It's hard, and I always hope that my parents live another 20 years. The longer the better. I'm 50 now, and I still feel like a kid when it comes to my parents. So the longer they live, the bigger blessing it is, in my opinion. Let me adjust my camera because sun is turning slowly and becomes very bright. Not much. Let me try to put a pillow or something in the window so there's less sun. Oh, thanks, Matt. 1 second, folks. Let me just put something in my window. Just way too much sun. Let's see if that's better. No, still the same thing. Oh, I have an idea. 1 second, please. 1 second. Hold on. Oh, much better. Much. Still some sunlight. I put a sweater in my window. Oh, that's better. Okay. Yeah, it was way too much sun. And I'm not complaining about sun. Usually in the winter time, in the summertime, I get sick of sun. Honestly, when I was a kid, I loved summer for 2 reasons. One reason was I didn't have to go to school. I hated school. Second reason, always summertime, I go out in my bicycle, swimming, my favorite outdoor activities. And so, but the older I got, the less I like the heat. And when summertime comes, I'm excited for summer for 2 reasons now. 2 reasons in the childhood, 2 reasons now. One, I don't have to worry about slippery roads when I drive my truck, which is a huge plus for me now. Second, I'm excited for my kids because they're like me. They love swimming, and I take them swimming to my. There's a lake nearby where we live. It's like 10-minute drive from my house, and they love swimming. So I take them swimming every chance I get. My wife sometimes take them swimming too, but she doesn't take them swimming to the lake. She takes them swimming to swimming pool, which is better than nothing. But she doesn't want to go and take them to the lake by herself. With me, different, but by herself she doesn't. Oh, thanks, Biran. Thanks for a kind comment. And so, yeah. But in the wintertime, I usually get excited about sun too, because it's meaning dry roads. However, now it just was a little bit too much, too bright, uh, just too much in my eyes, too bright. Anyway, Aaron James, good to see you in my chat. This is my first chat. Thanks for joining. Yeah, it's my first time, Aaron. I'm great. I'm grateful you joined. Aaron James is also one of my faithful subscribers and commenters. She almost comments on almost every video of mine, you know. So yes, shout out to Aaron James as well as everybody else who comments on my videos. I appreciate you all, and I truly love all of you. You know, I really mean it from my heart. So anyway, where was I? So thanks, Aaron. Yeah, sun is great, but my favorite kind of day when it's nice and cloudy. It's easy to see. You don't need sunglasses. You know, my favorite day is 70 degrees and cloudy in the summertime. That's my favorite day. And you know, of course, that's if I'm working. If I'm on vacation, it doesn't matter. If I'm on vacation, I don't care how cold or how hot it is. If it's sometimes I was on vacation in Las Vegas or Arizona, and it was 115 degrees out. Oh, Lori B, thanks for joining. Thank you for kind compliment and comment. I appreciate you. And you know, honestly, I don't care. Just drink more water. You know, feels great to be in the pool in that kind of weather. Or if I remember one time I was in Lake Tahoe, it was cold, lots of snow. Lake Tahoe, by the way, if any of you have been to Lake Tahoe, it's an amazing place. It's really beautiful. One of the most beautiful places, in my opinion, in the United States. Second deepest lake in the United States. After Crater Lake, which is in Oregon. That's the deepest one in the United States, and then Lake Tahoe. So yeah, if you ever near Lake Tahoe, if you're anywhere in California, Nevada, you have to see it to believe it. Just gorgeous. Anyway, one time I was there. It was cold, not crazy cold, but it was in the single digits, and lots of snow. I didn't care. I'm on vacation. So yeah, don't care when it's cold, if I'm on vacation or hot. When I'm driving, give me 70 degrees and clouds. That's perfect. So yeah, you know, I'm not one of those people who like sun tanning. I've been one time only ever in a tent booth. I remember a long time ago, we decided to go to Hawaii with my ex-wife. Now, yeah, unfortunately, that was one of those situations. You know, unfortunately, I had to go through that in my life, but it is what it is. And so somebody said, "Oh, you're going to Hawaii," and it was springtime. You need to get a little bit of suntan before you get there, so you don't get burned. And so I went to tanning booth. That was only once ever. I never been there before. I don't like tanning booths. I don't like laying under these lamps. Those of you who do, you know, good for you, and you know what I'm talking about. You know, you lay on it, you sweat. I just don't like it, you know. What I do, not to get burned, I just put ton of sunblock. I get most powerful sunblock, and I applied really thick layer of it, something waterproof. I don't care if I'm tanned or not. You know, doesn't matter to me. You know, some people like to look their appearance while they're tanned. I'm not one of those people. I just don't care. You know, I want to be healthy, of course, but you know, I don't care if I look tanned or not. And so I never lay in the sun. If I'm at the beach, I lay on the sun just to rest after I've been swimming. If I've been swimming hard, yeah, I lay on the beach a little bit, listen to the waves. That sounds nice, you know. After you swim for 1 or 2 hours, then you lay down. Oh, it feels good. You know, you lay down in the hot sand, you close your eyes, and you listen into the waves. I would love to do that right now, honestly, but I otherwise I don't tend on purpose. Yeah. So anyway, this live stream it's interesting. You know, it's been now, wow, 45 minutes. No wonder I feel thirsty. Been talking a lot. Wanted to touch a little bit on the Ukrainian situation. What's going on in Ukraine? You know, this war doesn't look like it's ending. You know, the city of Soledar, the Russian side claims that they have full control of it. Ukrainian side claims they don't. They still have some of it. I don't know. You know, I listen to both sides. Honestly, I listen to Russian news, Ukrainian news. I try to. I think the truth is somewhere in between. Russian or Ukrainian news. Sin, thanks for coming back. I appreciate you. Yeah, you can't believe the propaganda is from both sides, you know, and you cannot believe either side 100%. So I usually listen to, there's channels I watch from Ukraine that are pro-Ukrainian. There's channels I watch from Ukraine that are pro-Russia. I listen to channels from Russia. I listen to channels in Russian from United States, all sorts of channels. Obviously, driving 11 hours a day, I have all sorts of time to listen to these channels and to see what's going on and try to draw some conclusion, you know. So that's what I do. You know, I don't believe either side. I don't watch ever things like CNN. That place is just full of lies, in my opinion. I don't believe a word they say. So no CNN for me and such, you know. Just independent news, independent channels is what I watch. The Watchman says Ukraine turned into a butcher shop. Yes, indeed. Butcher shop, sadly. And you know, this war, it's far from ending. You know, many people predict that Russia is going to use nukes, possibly. I talked about Azov Mana prophecy many times on my channel, and if you haven't watched it, you know, check it on my channel. Check the actual Azov prophecy, Azov Mana prophecy, and according to Philip Barnett, you know, he is the guy prophecy that came through. He used to be pastor of a church in Kiev, Ukraine, for about 20 years. He's back in the States now. He lives in Oklahoma, and one of the interviews that I watched with him, he claims that the bombs that will be exploded in the Ukrainian, the nuclear bombs I'm talking about, are going to be American. You know, it's possible. You know, nothing surprises me anymore. I think one of the ways that it can be American is Americans could bomb Ukraine and claim it was Russia. Another possibility that could be that Americans will just bomb Russian forces that are in the Ukraine, if that prophecy is true. In my opinion, that prophecy is true. in my opinion. Cowboy Panel says, always glad to get your point of view. Oh, thanks, Cowboy. Yeah, I am lucky, in that regard. I get to see many places. You know, there's not many states I haven't been to. There's probably half a dozen states I've never been to in my truck, but I've been to pretty much most of them. So back to Azovmana, back to Ukrainian situation. So I think eventually it'll happen. I believe that prophecy is true. So let's see what happens. Oh, thanks for joining, Watchman. We'll see you next time. We'll see you. Take care. God bless. And only time will tell, of course. But I know this: Putin is not gonna stop. Ukraine, they're under influence of European Union and United States. All of us, at least I would say and hope that probably 90% people are realizing that Zelensky is nothing but puppet. I don't believe Zelensky is his own man. He's not even Ukrainian, He's a Jewish. Yeah, he was born in Ukraine, but he doesn't care about Ukraine. All he cares is about getting his pocket full of money, which I'm sure all this aid that goes into Ukraine, he gets a chunk of it in his pocket. There's no question, no doubt in my mind. Anyway, and so yeah, if worse came to worse, I'm sure he would just bug out of Ukraine. He would just leave. So yeah, we'll see what happens. What we need to do is pray and ask God to stop this madness, stop this war. Only God himself can stop this war, because I don't think Putin is going to stop anytime soon. So, because lots of people die, just so many people. According to sources I get, and I believe it's true, every day 500 people are dead from Ukrainian side. I'm sure from Russian side at least that much, if not more, because attacking side always lose more people. Aaron James says, check out Mara. Oh, okay. Thanks, Aaron James. Yeah, I'll check it out. I still have good amount of time left today. It's it's afternoon right now here in Texas. I'm in Texas. I'm east of Dallas, Texas. So anyway, yeah. So what we need to do is pray that this war somehow comes to an end, and it doesn't. In my opinion, it's probably third world war already. In my opinion, and God can do anything, and I hope somehow he stops this war and postpones a real world war that would spread all over the whole world. Yeah, thanks, Aaron. I think God is our only hope. I hope he somehow postpones the end of the world, postpones nuclear war, postpones all this mark of the beast thing. Yeah, that war is horrible scene. Yeah, lots of blood being shed in that war right now, the most since Second World War. We are almost at Gog and Magog. It's very possible, Aaron. I agree. We might be at almost Gog and Magog. God only knows. So anyway, I'm gonna, I think, wind down this live stream. Thanks everybody for joining. God bless every one of you. Thanks for watching my videos. Thanks for always supporting me and commenting. Yeah, any of the videos that you like, share them if you find them useful or interesting. Let people see it. Take care, Serbian. Thanks for staying to the end. Thanks, Aaron. God bless you. Thanks all of you that stay to the end. I'm not sure when I'll do next live stream, but I see you can put notification on the live stream for the next time. Thanks, Matt. Yes, and next time I'm in Dayton, I'll definitely give you a call. I haven't been to and through Dayton, Ohio, Matt, since I met with you, which has been like what? It's been 6 months, 8 months. It's been a while. Biren, thank you. Thank you for stopping in and spending time with us. And so there's many of you that I really want to meet, and there's some of you that I have met already that I want to meet again with. It's just often I go through your state, but a couple hundred miles away with the load, and I can't make that kind of loop to stop. When I do go through your city, and if I stop for the night or I do my restart, then that's the best scenario for me to meet with some of you. And so there are several of you on my list that I do want to meet, and if God is willing, I will meet. Just whenever I go through your city, and at least stop for the night, Or if I'm not in a hurry, let's see, Matt says, you got a good dinner. Oh, thank you, my friend. I remember you took such a good care of me. That beef stew was delicious. And your better half and your pets were amazing. Thanks, Matt. I love you like a brother. I really do. Take care, SKIC. Good seeing you. I don't mention your name, your real name. Let me know if I can use your real name in live chats or in comments. I would love to do that. Just use your real name. But I never asked you if I could. So if that's okay with you, next time I talk with you in the comments or in the live stream, I'll use your real name. So let me know. Some people who have their YouTube names, and I always ask them and I know them personally. I first ask them if I can use their real name before I do. So anyway, look forward seeing you guys in my next live stream. I'll try to do one next week. Look forward to your comments. Look forward to interacting with you on all levels possible. Phone calls, text messages, anything and everything. All right, God bless you all, and we'll see you next time in the next upload, in the next live stream. Yeah, Aaron James, I agree. It's gonna get bumpy. It's getting worse already. Sorry, I already said goodbye, but one more thing. Prices on food are climbing like crazy. On everything, actually. My wife today, she wanted to buy some batteries she needed for some gizmo of my kids. She was at the Target. They were like pack of pack of 4 was over $6. AA batteries. That's like it's like $1.50, $1.60 per AA battery. Insane. I said, no, wait. Those gizmos, they need batteries, they can wait. Let's get to Costco, at least get them a little cheaper. Everything is just exploding price-wise. So everything you can, put extra. Put extra in your food storage, in your general storage. All right, everybody, take care. God bless you. It was fun. It was pleasure socializing and interacting with you all. And I will try to put next time. I have to figure out how to put. Warning, announcement that live stream is upcoming. That way you go, oh, Sharif, okay, yes, I'll use your real name then. Sharif, God bless you, my friend, from Australia. You've been a good friend of mine. We've been socializing in emails for, I'd say, at least a year now, probably more. So, take care, my friend. Take care, all of you guys. All of you are truly dear to my heart. So, we'll see you next time and talk to you next time on any of the platforms, any of the ways. Take care.